Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. Affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense going with the hurry up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. And the Huskers looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Wyola. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking this shot on the very first play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Terrapin. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Crossing the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Huskers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. On the move, looking deep. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 22. drive will begin. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Huskers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Dropping back, it's Wyola. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense is still clicking. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Nebraska. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Terrapins will come to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw yet again. This time a completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Scanning the field. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's when they'll start the drive. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's a run to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
He's running out of time here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins. This air attack is still unstoppable. But the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy, they're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. That's caught. It's Parker breaking free at midfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many do This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Ready, ready.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's that defense shifting again. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Huskers looking to cash in the red zone. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And in 1st down, right back to the running game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Aiming for the end zone. Can be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins. And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down there.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the 2-point conversion.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Nelson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. Oh, the ball is knocked free. Who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And the Terrapins are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Terrapins. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the fourth quarter, it's still a 1-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.